Alright, welcome back to the channel. For today's video I targeted the stripers again because, geez, they're so much fun. And there's one technique in particular that I wanted to share with you. It's called doodling, and my dad taught me this years ago, and it's pretty darn effective at times. But once we get to that point in the video, I'll come back and explain it to you. Man, I love catching the stripers. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm out here on a brisk, cold Saturday morning. I came up into the dirty water here. But I'm not even going to hold a rod yet. It's 26 degrees when I left the house. It's cold. So I'm going to give it a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back, and hopefully I'm going to catch a fish or two. Who am I kidding? I got a fish. The fish finder shows all kinds of fish, so if I sound a little funny, it's because I didn't get any sleep hardly. Today's my day off, so I can sleep later. So there's a big high school tournament going on. I can hear boats just left and right. Oh boy, there are some fish on the fish finder. Oh, there he is. Oh, he broke me off. Son of a gun. That was a striper too. That's what I get for not retying after last time. Son of a gun. You should retie every time you come out. That's stupidity on my part right there, but there just might be another. That was disappointing. That was a striper too. I knew better. I knew better. I still see a few fish, just they're deep, but I should be able to catch them. There we go. Yeah. I love it. Boy, these deep fish, you got to be patient because you got to let it sink forever. Hey. Oh, he's gonna make a run. He's not a giant, but I'll take him. I'll take these all day long. Nice little fatty. It's a little, I don't know, 3 or 4, maybe 5 pounder. Maybe not even that much. Probably 3 or 4. Boy, I can see them on my fish finder, but boy, they're out here deep. Whew. Man, my hands are cold. Oh yeah, there's a big old school. Big old school out here, and I'm in 41 feet of water now. So as long as I can find them, see them on my graph, I can catch them. It's just finding them that's the hard part. Hopefully I can run into a bigger one here. I'm gonna throw it in here a little shallower, a time or two. These stripers are constantly moving. I'm not seeing them now. There's enough bait on this point though that I don't think they're going to go far. There we go. Boy, that fish just about broke my arm. Jeez, did he hit it hard. Wow. Ooh, it's a little nicer. It's about twice the size of the one I just caught. Oh, yes. My kind of fishing. Ooh, boy, this one's got a belly. Look at how fat. See, look at how thick that fish is. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna throw in there again. Oh man, there's just nothing like when they hit this jig, I'm telling you. It is addicting. Boy, you just gotta let it sink forever. There's birds that are looking fishy off this way. Boy, you don't want to leave fish to find fish, you know, if you got, but geez, does that look good. I may have to go over there. I don't know. Man, I like the challenge of figuring out these deep fish. Okay, so at this point, I'm kind of putzing along, keeping my eye on my fish finder, and I see a school of fish directly underneath the boat. It happens a lot. When that happens, all I do is open the bail, drop my jig straight down underneath the boat. It's called doodling. My dad coined the phrase. I mean, it might have been what? I don't know how many years ago, 30 years ago, he taught me this. But all you do is drop it all the way to the bottom. These fish are a little bit suspended, so I dropped it all the way to the bottom, reeled it up a little bit. At times, all you got to do is hold it. You don't even have to move it. But other times you can jig it, much like a jigging spoon. Sometimes you can just shake it. You got to experiment a little bit, but it's what we call it, doodle it. Just doodle it around, and pretty soon, thump. Man, there's nothing like it. I'm right above a big school. A lot of times you got this many, you can just kind of jig it, just doodle it underneath the boat and catch them. There he is. Caught him just doodling underneath the boat. Ooh, ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. He's still a little green. Well, it's my biggest fish today. My biggest one so far today. Nice. Again, all I did was drop it straight down, working it almost like you would a jigging spoon. So that's a good thing to do if you're right above a school of fish. Just drop whatever you're using, jig and fluke, hair jig, whatever. Drop it right down to them and just doodle it. Caught a good one doing that. Well, I'm gonna take my coat off, even though it's still too cold to do so. I just feel like I can fish better without the bulky coat on. The good thing about fishing those deep fish is nobody else fishes for them. I mean, at least, I mean, the live bait guys might, but what are all the birds doing here? Just saw all the birds just heading. Just around the other side of this point. Oh yes. Yep. We got the birds going. There's stripers here. The birds showed me. Catching them's a different story, but it's funny. Oh, he hit it, you son of a gun. I didn't get him. Had one hit it. Come on. Oh. Jeez. Threw it out there and he hit it before I even had a chance to work it. Oh, it came loose. Son of a gun. I knew I didn't get a good enough hook set because these fish move so quick. You better get on them while you can, is all I know. I know there's trees here, but I'm gonna take a chance. Interesting. To run into them here. There we go. I knew I could catch him with this jig. Now I just hope he'll, yeah, that's good. Head out to deep water. Get away from these trees. It's not a big one, but I'll take it. Another nice little fatty. There just might be another. You know what? I can ditch the gloves. Huh. I'm not seeing them. I don't like it. See what's happening off this way. I'm probably going to get snagged because I know there's trees. Darn it. All right, I'm above another small school here. I'm going to see if I can can't just doodle them again. Once again, I'm above just a monster school. There he is. Just doodling under the boat again. Ho, ho, ho. It's kind of nice when you don't have to cast. Oh, it's my biggest fish of the day too. It's a doozy. It's another nice one. Oh man, I want you to take a look. I want you to take a look at the belly on this fish. If I can get my hook out. It's not a giant, but man, look at how thick that fish is. I'll take them like that all day. Oh, I'm still above them. Over the years, I've caught them like this a lot. Sometimes they don't want it moved very much either. Sometimes you just hold it in front of their noses and they'll smack it. Interesting, this school's kind of hanging around. So these fish are just working around out here. Hopefully I can run across another one here, just blind casting, because I don't see them. There we go. Oh. I can't tell you how satisfying it is when they thump that jig. Oh, geez, is that fun. God, I love it. You know, if you watch my channel at all, you hear me talk about this gamma fluorocarbon, and you know, I'm only using 8-pound test. If I were using heavier line, I don't think I'd catch these fish. It just, you can't work a hair jig properly on heavy line. Oh, it's another doozy. It's another nice one. Oops. He's pulling my boat a little bit. Oh. Okay, this is the biggest fish of the day so far. Come on, fella. I want to let you go. Boy, you're a slimy son of a gun. Oh, I got another nice one. I got the seagulls. I got the seagulls going crazy here. Oh boy. I have to say, I've been having some trouble with my elbow and my shoulder and it's from catching these stripers. All right, so I haven't moved my boat, what, 30, 40 yards the whole day. Don't need to. I watch, even today, I'm watching these guys, they'll fish a point, they'll make a few casts, they're gone. Having some patience pays off a lot. I'm right back on the same point I was just to begin with. Just to see And I am showing a fish or two on the fish finder. I was kind of hoping I could catch them a different way today. You know, I fish my hair jig pretty much all winter because it's just, you can't beat it. I will say, it's not easy to get the knack or the, you know, get the hang of how to fish it. There's an art to fishing a bucktail or hair jig, whatever you want to call it. My dad taught me. My dad's the best jig fisherman ever. So I learned from the best. All right, I get a lot of comments asking about the gear I use, and just for what it's worth, I am using this is actually a 6'10" medium extra fast. It's an Arc Cobb Series rod. This is an Arc gravity spinning reel. I really like their reels. I've got several of their bait casters, and this is my first spinning reel, but they're all good. And most of the time, you know, you can get them, buy one, get one free. This spinning reel was a Christmas gift from my son, but. And 8-pound Gamma Touch fluorocarbon, the best line you can buy. If it can handle stripers like that, it'll handle anything. Man, I am seeing some fish. There's a ton of bait. See, I got all, hopefully the glare's not too bad. I got all this bait, and there's a few fish mixed in underneath it. Should I stop and fish them? I didn't see a whole bunch of fish. But see here, I'd like to see some holes in that where the fish have been chasing that bait. So before I leave, I thought I would check this area. I don't know if you can tell, the water is way muddy here. I'm not so sure that makes a difference. You never know. We'll give it a shot real quick, and then I'm gonna go home. What? Once again, the haunted GoPro. Got it! Got it! Look at that, would you? Oh boy! It's a big old striper. Oh, don't go in that tree, don't go in that tree. Uh-oh, it's a big one here, I think. In this mud. That's shocking to me. Boy, I can't turn him. I can't turn him. Oh, he came off. Son of a biscuit. Ah, oh well. It is what it is. Darn it. I'd like to have seen that one. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Think I'm gonna head to the house, get a little sleep, and then I'll come back out and do it again tomorrow. Make sure you have some patience. If you see a bunch of bait in the area, the stripers will show up. And don't be afraid to fish deep for them. But thanks again for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you next time.